Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120 each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them out.
Yeah. What's really happening? Miami, what they do. Florida, what they do. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy OG Gigaveli, the host of the fastest growing podcast out of Miami-Dade County. Y'all see what it is, man. We got that boy today, that boy Brickell Migz 6. You know what I'm talking about? He gonna spaz out on the red carpet for y'all, man. We gonna dig into his climb into the industry, boy. What they do, Brickell?
What up, my boy?
Yeah, give him that heat, man.
You know what it is.
Give him that heat, bro.
See, I'm gonna show you my face.
Back row.
Fuck is free America. Passes 110, Uncle Sam 17 plus, a lunch with an accountant. Wash it all up, count it twice, then we tax it. Brickell want war, hit the closet like a gun store. Internet trolls, broke drilling, fucking broke holes. Oppie love shows, go live, flip the candle. Niggas drop a pin, go missing in the bone clothes. Had them backdoor, court side up and up scores. I was just a kid having fun. Now I got a stick with a 100-round drum. Brickell came home, you in trouble, motherfucker. Military grade, fully auto, motherfucker. Yellow tape out, leave you bag, motherfucker. Silence 4 pound, 30 rounds, motherfucker. If it's on site, up your guns, motherfucker. Still don't need a hook, pass the light, dumb fucker. Used to count L's, now we fund every summer. Safety lock box, couple switches and some rubbers. Took a long break, cold case, froze summer. Murder, what? I got drops, never fumble. Ha! Swerving past the aisle, smoking L's, doing numbers. 6. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that was heat, boy, that was heat. Yeah, boy. Hey, so what's up, man? Y'all come holler at us, man. What do they do, boy? Yeah, you dropped that fire right there. That's already out right there? That's already out?
Yeah, that's out. That's 6's with my dog 3. Y'all go check us out, man.
For sure.
Straight out of Jurassic Park, exit 6, man, you heard?
Okay, y'all hear what it is, man. Who you got with you, man? Who you got with you today?
Right here, I got my dog, my brother, 6, self-introduced, and then the hottest female rapper out, the 6 out of Dade, China. Y'all heard?
Okay, y'all, welcome to the podcast, man. Boy, look here, man. It's been a long time, boy. You know what I'm saying? They finally finna get to see this shit, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for real, though. So let me get into. I was digging into your little work, man. You've been grinding for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, sir.
So let them know what the 6 like. You just dropped where you from. Like what part of Miami that is? Like where you from? What part?
My name Brickell 6, cause you feel me. Made it out that struggle, but I'm from out that Jurassic Park, edge of 6, Naranja. I got all my brothers with me. You can't see them. It's about 100 of us, just in case you ever want to try it. But yeah, we from out that 6. You heard? It's self-explanatory.
For sure.
You can take a ride down there if you're there. But yeah, man, Brickell.
Okay, so let me ask you, when you do rap was on, you the lane you was gonna take, man. And what was the vision when you first dived into start rapping and whatnot? When you knew that was gonna be something you wanted to do?
Well, the vision was always to get up out the hood. So whoever making fun of somebody that's richer than them, then I mean, that's self-explanatory. So yeah, we came out about the 6. Now we in Brickell, so that's where I got the name Brickell Migz from. You heard? But that 6, I mean, it's self-explanatory. If you don't know about it, then stay up out it.
Hey, but nah, what you know, when I was coming up, like Brickell was like a neighborhood that was known for bread, condos, downtown. So you trying to tell me now, Brickell just flooded? You know what I'm saying? It just flooded with niggas just done made it from the hood. Y'all out there now in them high rises.
We just showing you that. We just showing you the progress. You know, it was never the point was never to stay in the hood. The point is to get up out the hood. So if you think it's cool to stay in the hood, then you feel me, this music not for you. Never will be. We get money on this side, 6 side.
Yeah, you know, you made a good point though, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas that stay in the hood, they end up making rich niggas mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Staying in the hood or whatever. So I can understand that being the point. Let me dive into your music right quick, right? Where did you see yourself? Where did you see yourself like in this industry? Where you see yourself 5 years from now, down the line? Like
5 years from now, I see myself being the biggest artist, not just in South Florida, not in the nation, in the world. If you ain't shooting for the top, then what you really shooting for? So, I mean, with that being said, I am my favorite rapper. So
you coming up, you just said you your favorite rappers coming up. Ain't nobody inspired you like from out the crib.
oh,
from
for
down
sure,
where?
for sure. They sitting right here. One right here, two right here, and a couple of them off camera, like I said. But I've been influenced by my peers, not by Drake's, not by them's, nah. I was influenced by my peers. My favorite rapper sitting right here, 6. My favorite female rapper sitting right here, China. And then Deuce, I mean, it's self-explanatory. That boy done gave me the keys, I started it, and we just kept on running.
I get it. Okay, so check this out, right? What was one of the wildest shit like being in the rap game? I've been watching your Instagram page. I seen you the other day. You was like you were riding through the hood. You had like about 5 chicks and shit. I'm like,
we had 4 in the slingshot.
What that night was?
The other day I had 4 in a slingshot, but that's just a Tuesday. Wildest shit man, we done gone from shooting pornos on a yacht to hitting hoes on a jet. I mean, you know what I mean? whatever level of ratings you want, we got it. We got them stories for you.
Yeah, right. So, what you on independent? Are y'all independent or y'all signed? What's going on with the business part of the label?
Yeah, right now we for sure independent, but I mean, as you can see, we building up the hottest label to ever come out of Dade County, and it ain't no wishing, it ain't no hoping, it's gonna happen. So we each other's favorite rappers. We don't listen to nothing but us. You heard?
Well, you keeping in the team though. I could dig it. So being part of a big team like that, right? What loyalty mean to y'all, like with being a part of a big? Because I'm right now what I've seen out of a lot of teams, right? And I ain't throwing no shot at y'all team, but what I've been seeing, like the situation with Dirt them. Yeah. You see Dirt done give a nigga like 50 bands, and a nigga still came home and told on Dirt. So what loyalty mean?
Right here. Loyalty overvalues everything. You can fake love, you can't fake loyalty. So show me that loyalty before you show me that love. And I stand on that.
So give me an example of keeping it real, loyal, like being loyal to you and to your team.
I mean, if you gotta explain being loyal to anybody, then I mean, that's self-explanatory right there. But to me, loyalty is just being there not just for your brother when he up, but when he down, when he in any type of circumstance, you there. You feel me? You stand on business, you represent each other through the highs, through the lows, through whatever. You heard?
I get it. So let me see. You ever had a moment where you felt like giving up? You know what I mean? And doing this whole process, you ever had a moment like, damn, boy, this, you know what I mean? You know, like take us back, like when you coming up through the industry, you never had a moment where you just felt like giving up and not keep pushing?
Definitely have moments where you feel like, you know, what are you really doing this for? But then you got your brothers to push you through them low moments. And to answer that question correctly, no, I never really had that moment because my brother's been there through every high, every low, just pushing the rap game, pushing the music. You know, whether it's I don't want to do no studio time. My brother already booked it, so I gotta go do some studio time. And you know, he off camera right now, the CEO, my twin Deuce, but he the one that pushed it the hardest. You feel me? He the one that got us where you see us right now.
Okay.
And
yeah. I get it, right? So we gonna deal with some shit in Miami right now. Talking about Miami, right? Miami got a deep rap history, right?
Yes, sir.
But we don't always get the industry love and respect like Atlanta or New York. What you think is keeping the city, you know what I mean, keeping them sleeping on Miami, our music and our sound down here? You know, what you think keeping us back from being like, you know, pushing like New York and Atlanta right now?
I just think Miami the hottest city in the world, and therefore these rappers save up 6, 4, 5 months to come down here and do what we do on a nightly basis. So with that being said, man, it's easy to save up 4 or 5 months and look like a superstar down here in Dade. We superstars every day. And we straight out of, like I said, that Jurassic Park, that 6. You feel me? So we done been doing this our whole life. And you come down here one weekend after saving up for 4 months, man, we do this on a nightly basis. You can check that Booby Trap record.
So you bigging up that 6 real hard, right? You know, a lot of motherfuckers be like, damn, you know, that number there mean some demon shit. Like, what do 6 really mean? Give us a understanding of what 6 mean coming from you and coming from your team.
I mean, for my team, 6 means everything. It's where we raise up out of, where we come from, is where we feel me, where we stand on, where we defend. And I mean, anything can mean whatever it is to you. To me, it means life, more power, strength, unity, loyalty, and we gonna stand or whatever.
But it also means that the exit y'all from, too, exit 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was getting on.
For
I
sure.
know that's like when y'all get off at exit 6. When you get off exit 6, that's they hood right there. You know what I'm saying? That's where they representing. But like you say, the 6 can mean all those things, right?
Right.
I get it. So who are some Miami artists you fuck with? I seen you did a feature with Bird, right? Who's some of the other features that you done did with on your track, on projects that you done pushed out so far?
I mean, shout out to Bird, man. He always been a legend to us as Jits coming up, you know what I mean? Shout out to Bird. I got an opportunity to get one with him. But other than that, man, I just be listening to my brothers, whether it be 6, China, Deuce. I mean, they always messing with me because I only listen to the 6.
Okay.
Because I feel like we the best. I mean, that's all I know is coming out the 6 with some strength, with some real shit.
So any videos, anything that you done did recently, like in the city, like that you want to talk about, like what all your music that you done put out so far, what projects got videos to it, or where the people could see it at, and where they could find all your projects at, what platform?
Well, recently I just dropped Money Talk, and it pretty much just stands for where I'm trying to push my music to, which is that old school kind of just player shit, you know what I mean? Where, I mean, the ultimate point is to get to that money and just keep it be player. So I shot Money Talk, flew up to New York, out there in Times Square, and yeah, that was my last video.
All right, talk real Florida talk. We're gonna talk some real Florida talk with you, right? Like being down in Florida, our sound, our lingo. Do you think people come down here, like you just said, other rappers, you think they come down here and sample our sound, our music?
Oh, that's for sure.
And you see it up there, you see that being happening a lot?
Oh, that's for sure. I mean, just like South Florida football, I feel like the same thing happens with South Florida rap. You come down here, you see a part of Miami you never seen, and you take it and you copy it and go to wherever you from. But down here in Miami, shit, we do this every day on a daily basis, and we represent ourselves. So y'all take our culture and y'all take it back to where y'all from, and y'all mix it up, do y'all little lingo, and then there you go.
I just seen, like you mentioned Drake earlier. I seen Drake and Lotto. They came down there and they grabbed that stick talk, that stick music, and then I seen them just drop something.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know what you're getting at with that. So you know, we talking about Brickell being part of your name, right? You talk about the grind, staying 10 toes down. What was the hardest lesson you learned about the streets and in the music industry? Like, what was some of the hardest lessons you learned from coming from the streets, grinding, you know what I'm saying, and experiencing some shit in the music industry also?
Well, for sure is rest in peace, my brother BG Ray. For sure is losing your brothers or one of your brothers and having to keep grinding and making music, even though your heart, your city hurting. You just got to keep going and show, you know what I mean? Show them that where we from got a purpose and we coming for something. So rest in peace, BG Ray. We got you forever, and that's love. But as far as the music, that's the hardest part. It's just.
Okay, a lot of rappers talk don't talk street talk, but never like they be rapping other people's lives. In your music, do you reflect incidents from your life, or is it something that just that's general? You speak general in your music. When you making music, is it a reflection of your life, or is some type of just a general message from the streets that you're trying to put out there?
It's definitely a reflection of who I am and what I see around me and what I've seen in my past. I come from a military background, Then I'm out at 6. I'm with my brothers. So yeah, the music definitely reflects where we from, what we see, and what we do. With that being said, I mean,
Let me ask you something. You just mentioned a military background. What branch you served in? What branch? So how many years you was in the service? Cause that's some real shit. Like niggas that come out the service, they mostly have some PSD type shit. They be having like post-traumatic stress. You deal with that? You had any those issues? Like coming home, adjusting back into the world. What branch you was in, and what was you employed? Was you active? Take us into your own time in the service.
Well, I served 7 years in the Army. I deployed twice, gave my country 2 wars, 24 months over there in that sand. And I'll say it's harder to come back home and be in the streets because, I mean, you're not, losing a team member or a squad member. You're losing your brothers and your sisters and your people. So, like I said, coming home was definitely an honor, but it definitely brought me back to the reasons why I left. But I'm glad I'm home now, and through this music, we're gonna push forward and get us up out of there.
So now I'm starting to understand you a little better. Like a lot of guys that be in the service, they be like, you know what I mean, being like you say in the sand, being over there in the war, that makes you be part of a unit. You know what I'm saying? And I could get with the loyalty being so big and how you so big on your brothers, because most guys that I know, my brother actually served. He was a ranger in the Army. You know what I'm saying? When he came home, and I lost, shout out to my brother, man, you know what I'm saying? I lost my brother, he took his life, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of cats that's coming home from the service, you know what I mean, they be dealing with a lot of shit. So would you think, is the music some type of therapy for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it help you cope with, like, you know what I mean, expressing yourself better? Cause you can end up, you look at the suicide rate, man, in dudes that done spun. You see how many tours you did?
2 tours.
That's a long time in combat, you know what I'm saying? So do you think the music helping you transitioning back into the world?
For sure. The music definitely helps get some of that stress and some of those thoughts that just linger with you out. So, I mean, it shows in the music and the progress where, I mean, it ain't just a video game we playing out here. This our real lives you hearing through these speakers.
Right. I be telling a lot of them dudes, I don't know if you know my little story, did your homework on me, but I ain't served in no service, but I served in the joint. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? I deal with breaking institutionalization. It come back. There's a lot of shit, that a lot of people, we gonna call them civilians. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the shit that we be so serious about. You know what I mean? So I understand that transition right there, man. I salute you, man, and thank you for your service, man. You know what I'm saying? For the country like that.
Likewise.
But that's good to know, man, cause you want. I think another rapper that did what the name was that
Mystical.
Was Mystical. I was just finna say you took it out of my mouth. Shout out to Mystical, man.
Shout out to Mystical.
But you see the type of trauma Mystical done had, in coming up. But he was definitely part of No Limit. But he this shit even 2 Live Crew. Brother Marquise and Fresh Kid Ice, they was from the service too, you know what I'm saying? So the rap gang got for sure, man. Rest in peace to you know what I'm saying, the brother Marquise, man, you know what I mean? But a lot of rappers did transfer from coming from the service, you know what I'm saying, into the rap game, you feel me? So I can see that combination being real right there. Okay, let me see. If you had to describe the Miami sound in one sentence, what would you say it is? Just the Miami sound in general.
Palm trees and models. One sentence right there.
Palm trees and models.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Palm trees and models.
Look at her, she laughing.
Palm trees and models it's gonna motivate you to make some music, or else you don't belong nowhere near paradise.
For sure. So now that you hear you spazzed out on the red carpet, man, like the biggest question 2025, man, what we can expect out of you, like going forward? What can, you know what I mean, the people expect out? What kind of new projects you got coming out?
Well, for one, I got a new project coming out called Never Punch In. It's coming out April out here for my birthday this year. And then as far as for my fans, my peoples, you can expect for us to just keep pushing forward And I expect this time next year to be on the cover of XXL, on somebody porch front door, just as the biggest rapper, not only out of South Florida, but out of the country. And likewise for my sister China, for my brother Six, I mean, one of us gonna go is the way we see it, and we push each other as it should be. It ain't a barrel of crabs trying to pick each other down. We push each other. You heard me?
That's real.
That's why that
real.
Six different.
That's real.
We
that's
all
real.
rappers.
So take me into a studio set with you and your brothers, know what I'm saying? All y'all in the studio, like you say, y'all pull each other, do it be some type of competitiveness, like some type of like, you know, y'all do a project like, boy, damn, he just went harder. That's why I want to come harder. Do y'all what kind of energy be in the studio with y'all? Take us in the studio with you and your team.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna start off by saying I don't just let anybody in the studio with me. You got to be bringing something to the table. And when it comes to who's in the studio with me, it's usually somebody who motivates me, which is, again, my sister China, Six, Deuce, my brother Lamar, whoever's in there. I mean, you know what I mean? We trying to go at each other's throat, even though we on the same team. But then when that music get put out, ain't nobody fucking with it.
So like I just recently watched the interview with Dirt. It's an old interview. He was on $1 Million Worth of Game, and he was saying how much time that he put. And he you know, Dirt, before he got locked up, he was at the top. He was at the top of his game. You know what I mean? And he had his whole team with him too. Like in the studio, he was like, I'm in the studio every day. Ain't no day off. Is that where your hustle is? That's where y'all grind is? How many days a week y'all spend in the studio working on what y'all doing?
Absolutely. First of all, free smirk. But every day we calling each other, we on a group chat, and we checking who in the stew, who not. We making sure at least one of us out the week is in there putting in some time, putting in some rhymes. I call it reps. It's all about how many reps you put in there, you feel me? Then words, anybody could just put out some words. It's all about, you know what I mean? Trying to be the best at what you do, and we are the best at what we do. So therefore we push each other, and we just, you feel me?
Before I had the interview, not to cut you off, but before I heard this interview, I was going over some of your music, and I seen if some of them you sampled you sampled a track recently, man. It was like an old time track though. What was the name of the one I'm thinking of? I think you got a little. I had made a trailer or something off it.
Oh yeah.
Staying Alive type of.
Yeah, we sample Staying Alive, but we remix it Stay With A Vibe.
Stay With A Vibe.
Which for y'all who ain't from South Florida, that means a shorty. Stay with a vibe. Stay with a vibe. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, that
each one of us
stay
with a vibe.
That was unique, man, for you to be able to go and grab. That's from the disco era, man. Like, so how, like, coming up in your household, what kind of music your parents or you know, I ain't even ask you that, but what kind of household you had? Like, what kind of music? I grew up, I listened to my old girl listen to gospel in the morning, then she Betty Writes in the evening. Like, in your household, what was the music like in there? Cause Staying Alive was I don't think I ever heard that mother but on the movie or some shit.
Shout out to my producer for that one, for sampling that one. But yeah, coming up, I mean, my dad wasn't in the picture, and then my old girl, she had came from Cuba when she was around 2, so she was really Americanized, I would say. So all type of music was being played in the household when they were cleaning on Sunday, whether it be, you know, Spanish music, whoever. So I got a wide variety of a spectrum, which I really can go back to and just go into my archive and really use my music to describe it.
You can flow in Spanish too?
Nah, I cannot flow in Spanish. You're not.
Yeah, you know, cause I know Pitbull be flowing in Spanish. Then I know Billy Blue, he'll flow, and shout out to Billy Blue. I got to get him on here, man, cause he be flowing in that Creole. And that shit be giving a different kind of vibe. That's what Miami made up of, man. That's one thing I love about the city. You know, we got our Chicos, Zos, and our Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Our niggas, know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and we all from the same struggle. You know what I mean? So when you go in the studio and when you get ready to make a track, what you got to get the beat first, or you punch in? Cause I ask everybody like that process, right? And I'm real. You know, we want to really understand how you create your music when you get in the studio. You punch in or you need the beat, or how you go about making your music?
The way I work is I usually go to the studio and just have my producer just run through his whatever he got, and I let the beat pick me, sort of thing. And then once the beat gets chosen, I mean, it's gonna get stepped on, beat on by one of us. And that's yeah.
She agreeing with you, that's your process too, like what you.
That's kind of sort of my process.
You punch in too?
Yes.
I gotta listen to your music, man, cause you seem real confident back there.
That's for sure.
I gotta check. It's a lot of female rappers coming up out of Miami right now. You know what I'm saying? I think the city girls definitely got something to look out for, cause there's a lot of female rappers coming up out of Miami. I've been having a lot on the podcast lately, and they've been spitting that heat, man. So I'm very curious to see what you got going on too, man. Yeah, we're gonna lock it in. I wanna lock it in with your whole team. I wanna see the whole six come through here, spaz out on this carpet, man, you know what I mean? The whole purpose of you much having the red carpet is just like how you just spoke in existence, man. That's what we bought, what they do podcasts down here, to let our young people know down here, man, like it's a whole line of BETs, Grammys, all that type of shit, get used to it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And just put that in, that energy in it. That's the whole purpose of me coming down here with the podcast,
sure.
You feel me? You know
I like anybody out of six. I bet the bag on my sister China against any female artist, and that's a straight up truth.
Oh, so China, you a battle? Was she battle rap too? Like what it is? Like what kind of rap she got going?
I don't battle rap.
You don't battle rap? You just rap. And the motherfuckers won't smoke. It's just that.
They ain't fucking with me.
Okay, that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I feel the energy, man. You just spazzed out on the red carpet for it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to keep your eye on my homeboy, man. I'm talking about I ain't never, like this some shit, new shit to me. Brickell, I used to snatch pocketbooks in Brickell. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that used to be the route. So, you know, to know that we done made it to Brickell, man, you know what I'm saying? Having y'all out here, knowing that we out there is a different kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? I could dig it, man. You brought that heat today. You know what I mean? So let them all know, man. We got the CEO stepping in.
Real quick, it's the CEO, man, my brother Deuce.
Okay, I've been hearing shit about you, boy.
He's the one who brought me into the game. I made my first record with him.
Oh yeah. But
shout out to Deuce, man.
Shout out to Deuce, man, for real. So yeah, man, it's been a real pleasure having y'all come through, man. But at the end of the day, I want to see some more out of y'all. I want to see some more of that shit. Let them know where they can find your platform, everything you got going on. Punch yourself in, punch your team in, bro.
For sure. You can find us on all platforms. Brickell Migz.
China Bangs, y'all can follow me over here.
And 22 and 6. And like I said, you can find us streaming on all platforms, any platform, YouTube, TikTok, MySpace, Facebook, whatever you trying to find us on, you can find us on.
That nigga went back, didn't he? I was locked up for all that shit. But man, yeah, man, this is what it is, man. Y'all see what it is, man. They boys came through, blessed the carpet. It might be some more red on that motherfucker. He left that bitch bloody, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Somebody dropped that real heat on there, man. Y'all tap in. It been real, man. Can't wait to see you back on this motherfucker. Do what you do, bro. Love. So.
All you rappers want is Brickell Migz. Back row.
Fuck is free America. Passes 110, Uncle Sam 17 plus, electrical within accountant. Wash it all up, count it twice, then we tax it. Brickell war, hit the closet like a gun store.
Miami, what they do. Florida, what they do. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy OG Gigaveli, the host of the fastest growing podcast.